everybody! So Grace Hopper is officially a wrap for this year, but this is actually the important part of the entire conference, believe it or not. Well, maybe not the most important, but definitely this is the important time. This little area, this little nook of time. I just wanted to make a quick video, touch on a couple of things. First off, your networking. Okay, so I hope you did network a whole lot. I met a ton of new people. I just made a few new friends. It's so awesome. So this is the important part. Definitely keep in touch with all of your contacts. You may have exchanged telephone numbers, you may have exchanged email addresses, you may have begun to follow each other on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever the case may be. Definitely keep in contact with these people and keep talking to them. You don't have to talk to them every week or tell them everything about you, but definitely shoot them, a short email. Just be like, oh, I just wanted to touch base with you. We met at Grace Hopper. Maybe, and a best piece of advice I can give is kind of throw something in there that you might have bonded with. Like, I'm going to send an email to somebody later today that says, remember we bonded over stalking the snack tables until they would let us have snacks. And we had already decided which kinds of fruits we were eating, and we were already, planning all that out. So definitely just something that can jog somebody's memory. I'm sure you guys have all realized by now that you do meet a lot of people at Grace Hopper. So if it's something very, very, very specific that you can put in there, a little detail that can help somebody say, oh, okay, yeah, definitely, no, of course. But the whole point is keep in touch with this networking, and really, that always turns out to be a good thing, because luckily, that person may know somebody that you might want to get to know someday. So secondly, now's the time to start incorporating everything that you learned at Grace Hopper. I hope you took notes at all the sessions that you went to, at the keynote speakers. They were amazing, no doubt, as usual. And these women, they gave amazing pieces of advice. So don't let their words stay at Grace Hopper. They gave this advice for a reason, and it's probably because it works. So begin incorporating that into your daily lives, into your daily routines. No matter what the case may be, you don't have to do a huge overhaul of your life. But if you incorporate a couple of things here and there, trust me, you will see a difference, both in your professional life as well as maybe even your personal life. So take it from me, I've done that before, and it really does make a difference. So do things like that. And now is the time to begin preparing for next year. And when I say for next year, I mean this summer. First of all, if you are, still a student and you are remotely thinking of going to graduate school, then definitely begin looking into RU programs for the summer. I spent a summer I was a Drew student. I was part of the CRAW. I got to leave Texas, go to North Carolina, spend the summer with an amazing professor at UNCC, and I just learned so much from her. And I actually got to see some of my friends that I worked with, this year at Grace Hopper. So it was nice. But definitely, I wouldn't trade the summer for the world. If, like I said, you're remotely considering graduate school on a master's or a PhD level, hopefully PhD, definitely look into the NRU program around you. You can do a quick search for that. And if you are going into industry or you're looking for an internship, definitely now is the time. A lot of companies, they do begin hiring around this time, or definitely, they're definitely out there recruiting actively. So definitely continue on your way there. Also, if you had an interview at Grace Hopper, send a thank you email. I know generally, I actually like handwritten letters or handwritten thank you notes, but for conferences, I have to do thank you emails. Think about it, these companies, in a sea of resumes, they found yours and they thought that you were interesting enough to stand out for whatever reason, and they chose to interview with you. So definitely, take a quick minute. It's like 2 seconds to say thank you so much for interviewing me. Do that very soon, and by soon I mean tomorrow. That's generally just a good practice to begin with. You should really get in that kind of habit, just thanking somebody for their time. Also, swag. Amazing swag. I took a photo of my top picks from the swag that I got, but then I saw some swag that my friends got, and I was super jealous. And I was actually trying to buy swag from other people. It's funny. And they still wouldn't take my money. They just wouldn't give it to me. So, uh, I took a picture. It's on my Tumblr if you want to see my top picks. But that was my top picks for my swag box. So, also, if you know it was your first time and you loved it so much, definitely begin planning for next year. Um, and invite, some of your friends who might not have ever been. Definitely do that. Grace Hopper, I got the email to do the survey. Do the survey. It is very, very, very important that you do the survey. They do value your feedback. They will read your feedback. Also, that email that they're going to send, I'm pretty sure they're going to send to everybody. In that email, it actually has links to everything related to Grace Hopper. LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. So I think the sisters link was up there. There were just a ton of links. They gave you pretty much on a platter any way to reach them. So definitely click on those links, follow them. Become their friend or be in the group on Facebook. Join the group on LinkedIn. You won't regret it. They always post great things throughout the school year. So with that, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or contact me. I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm everywhere you want to be, I think. So thanks, guys. I'll probably have a couple of videos on random things throughout the year, but it was nice meeting everybody, and I will see you in 2014. And where's Phoenix, Arizona? Can't wait.